A father-daughter treehouse adventure. One evening, a father sat on the side of his bed, opening a book with plans for building a treehouse for his daughter and himself. As he read, he heard his daughter coughing in the next room and went to check on her. "Are you okay, honey?" he asked. "I am, don't worry," she replied with a smile. "We are going to build a treehouse today. I can't wait to play with you there." The next morning, they went into the kitchen, and the father made a special sandwich for his daughter with a heart on it and a message saying, "I love you, my little girl." She smiled, took her father's hand, and gave him a necklace with a small dragon head on it. "This is for you, Dad. I made it last night." The father felt joy in his heart and put the necklace on his wrist. After breakfast, they went into the backyard and started building the treehouse. They laughed and enjoyed their time together. Suddenly, the girl fainted. She woke up in a hospital bed, hearing a voice say, "You will be okay now." A doctor stood beside her with a sad look. Outside the room, her father sat waiting anxiously. "She won't survive," the doctor told him. "Her illness has advanced. Today could be her last day." The father's world shattered. That evening, he sat next to his daughter's bed. At one moment, she closed her eyes forever. He cried loudly at her funeral, feeling empty inside. Returning to an empty home, he was overwhelmed with grief. He turned to alcohol, drinking excessively, not eating, and abandoning his. In his dream, he found himself in heaven. His daughter, now an angel, asked, "Father, why are you drinking? You never drank before." "I'm sorry," he sobbed. "I miss you. I don't know how to live without you." "I'm still with you. My necklace and the dragon head will follow you wherever you go." A clap of thunder woke him up. He looked at his wrist, tears falling as he realized his daughter wouldn't want him to live this way. He was broken, unsure of how to move forward. One day, he overheard people talking about therapy. He searched online and found a site offering counseling. "At least I can try. There's nothing to lose," he thought. He signed up and soon had his first session. After talking to a therapist, he felt a huge weight lifted off his chest. The next morning, he went to the backyard and continued building the treehouse, plank by plank. 2 days later, it was finished. On his next therapy session, the therapist asked, "How do you feel today? Did our plan work?" "It did. I still feel sad, but I see that life must go on." "Losing someone we love is always hard," the therapist said. "But we never really lose them. They live on in our memories and in the moments we shared. By continuing to live, we make them proud. They are always watching over us." The father took in his words and said, "I thought therapy was a joke, like most people say, but it's not. Talking to someone who understands really makes a difference." He thanked the therapist and ended the call. Climbing into the treehouse, he looked at the forest beyond. Holding the dragon head necklace in his hand, he suddenly saw a vision of his daughter. "Daddy, I'm proud of you," she said. Tears filled his eyes, but his heart felt lighter. He knew now that he had to keep going, for himself and for his daughter's memory.